Got any phones, TVs, anything off the truck? I always ask him if he's got spare iPhones.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We ordered a set of custom spec wheels for my Z06 and they finally showed up. Took about 2 months, which is pretty standard for any type of custom forged wheels. So let's unbox them and see what they look like. Hey, now that's what I'm talking about. The rear is supposed to be fucking crazy.
Yeah, the weight saving pockets.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Yeah.
He's good.
What are you eating? Do you want to show the camera?
Kebab.
Kebab.
What else can you
What
eat?
else?
Yeah.
Kebab and?
What else does Benny eat? Kebab and rice, rice and kebab, rice and rice, and kebab and rice, and kebab and rice. Nah, they look much better than stock.
Now stock looks ugly.
Yeah. Well, compare, right?
Yeah, I know.
Much more better.
Better.
It's the same width as stock.
Ah, same width?
Yeah, same. Yeah, bro, I could fit my fucking fist in between.
But the offset is...
Offset is lower, it comes out now.
Yeah, okay.
I got a guy actually who might be interested in another set. Like that, same one. I'm gonna message him now. But I try to make it as aggressive as possible in the front.
This is thin. Depends on how soft the suspension will be. Oh yeah.
What? Gonna run?
If it goes down, yeah, it will. Because now with you sitting on it's a finger gap.
Maybe we can camber the front in a little bit.
Then you'll destroy the tire.
Like a little bit.
A little bit destroy the tire.
No. A little bit won't destroy that. Today we have the privilege of unboxing world's first C8 Z06 Unobtainium Welding headers. I got the car last year in November and I kind of had an idea of what I wanted to do with it in terms of headers. I didn't want it to be the same as what everybody else is doing, you know, whether it's Cooks or someone did a 4-into-1 system. I wanted something different. I wanted to kind of retain the factory style of the header. So we've been going back and forth with Chris from Unobtainium on how we're going to design these headers. The idea was to stick with a 4-into-2-into-1 design, and I really wanted to try and enhance that high revving flat plane crank engine sound, and been doing a lot of research on how people achieve that high pitch sound, kind of like an F1 sound if you want to call it that. There's a video that one guy did. He's done a full research into how to achieve that sound on a V8 or a V10, and the key is you actually have to step the runners. So we talked a lot of, like, there's been a lot of back and forth between me and Chris on how we're gonna do this. He came up with the design. They CNC'd the flanges, did a beautiful job. looks really, really good. So without further ado, let's open up this box and show you what they look like. The high flow cats, by the way, that they also made, they are ceramic coated and heat trapped. So I'm just gonna put these aside for now. Bolts. So you've got this awesome looking unobtainium flange, Z06, right there. Just a gorgeous looking product. The welds, and for people who don't know who Unobtainium Welding are, it's a Canadian-based company. They do a ton of exhaust systems for McLaren, Porsche, all kinds of custom setups. So here guys, look at the welds inside. Everything's TIG welded, back purged, smooth. These ports are matched to the head, and kind of have the first step over here on the runner, as you can see, and then the nice equal merge, and then into a 3-inch. The idea of doing it this way, we wanted to try and maintain that top end horsepower. This is what this engine is known for. These may not make as much torque as a 4-into-1 system, but we wanted the sound and we wanted to maintain that flat torque curve and make as much power at redline as possible. So that's why we did this design. Well, Chris did this design. I just kind of said what I wanted. I'm really excited to put these on the car, and we have a baseline of the car with just the Eventuri intake on it. So we're gonna put these on. Chris is making us a titanium exhaust system as well. We'll wait for that to arrive, install that on the car, and get it on the dyno and show you the difference between stock headers and these. Like the quality with Unobtainium Welding, you can't go wrong, honestly. It's like anything I've seen that Chris and the team have done, it's always been top-notch quality, really good welding. It's supposed to be a great design, and you know, nice looking system and everything. I can't wait to see what he's gonna do with the exhaust.
Made in Alberta.
Yeah, Canadian made, bud. Canadian made. CNC machine flanges with all the bracket retention pieces and everything, just like factory. Well, this is gonna be fucking fun, bud. Trying to get these fuckers in. Ideas and reality don't always align. No, shit. That wasn't as bad as I thought.
But the previous
We need to put the gasket in, right?
Yeah.
So gasket, one bolt. I can stay up at the top. I'll hold it up, and you bolt it.
I go
Put on like 2-3 bolts on
underneath,
the
yeah,
bottom.
2-3 bolts.
Now I'm gonna climb into the trunk, and I'll sit here, hold this shit up, while Zhenya is gonna try to bolt it in from the bottom.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, and it'll be fun sitting up here.
That's for sure.
The car's been here a while.
Проще уже найти.
I think they'll look pretty in the engine bay, nice and blue, you know. Unobtainium welding, special unobtainium welding color. Probably kind of put the camera like this, where you can see the header. Right, you can see the flange. So the nice part about this is these are actually gasketless flanges. So it has like a tapered cone on the edge, and the cat will slide right in, and you don't need to put a gasket on it. It'll seal. Like dropped right in, easy, no issues whatsoever.
Вот эту палку.
We don't need that. We're only gonna need gasket on the back now. We don't need gasket on the front because it's because these are like gasketless flanges. No, not even.
Like this?
Don't worry right now. We don't need gaskets now. Look at the header. You see it has like a thing on it.
Я понял, it's
It's
gonna
just
go
gonna
inside.
slip right in. So he gave me an advice. He said use anti-seize on that, and then it'll slip easier, and you'll be able to align it easier.
Oh, it's nice, really easy. Awesome stuff.
06? C8 for it or older?
C8, new one. We gotta adjust the suspension like the coilovers from factory, and then
That's only the back, I think.
yeah,
Don't
and
think
then
front.
do the exhaust.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just the two bolts. And for the other side,
Oh,
that's one.
Yeah, just one.
What's the other one?
No, it's my style.
Your style. When is making the car lighter.
Why did he code the headers blue?
I told him do whatever you want. I said, you know, doesn't matter to me.
Do you see them in the car?
Yeah, you do. You see it when you open the hood. It's right there.
The right primary.
Right, primary.
Okay. Secondary.
Look how this guy wrote primary. Primary. Was it secondary?
Secondary.
Are you sure?
No.
You didn't mix them up?
That's his face.
Primary left. So you may ask why you want to put anti-seize on it, because this is a used sensor, right? So few reasons actually. One is it's a lot easier to thread it back in. I mean, in this case, it's a brand new flange or brand new bung that we're gonna thread this into, so it doesn't really matter. But you don't want this to cake. So for the next guy that's gonna if somebody ever pulls this thing apart again, you want to have some anti-seize here so this doesn't rust with moisture and heat to the bung. So anytime you remove and reinstall an O2 sensor, please put anti-seize on it. And it's also so much easier to thread it back in because now the thread, it acts like as a lubricant at the same time. Now we need to connect the O2s in the right place.
So,
You remember how the harnesses went? It's been literally what, 5 months since we took this apart? So yeah, it's been a while, but
listen, it's not the engine assembly after 3 years.
oh, for sure, yeah, that happens here a lot too. So
Like this. This is for
exhaust flaps maybe, or intake temp sensor or something. So we've finished installing the cats and the headers, and at the moment we have no exhaust. Chris is finishing that up. We're supposed to get it at some point next week, so I think we'll leave that for the next episode. We will show you guys the exhaust unboxing, we will show you the installation, and then we'll show you the dyno video once all the parts are installed. So that'll all be in the second episode. So please subscribe, share, like. We'll see you in the next one.